Oh, Dave. Oh, spooky. Whoa.
Oh.
Very spooky.
Didn't wash your hands, did you, Ron?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What a good surprise. Happy Halloween.
That's cool, Justin.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
cool. Super cool. Super cool. Well, hey, it's Reaper Live. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. It's another great Thursday evening. We're excited to get started. I'm Ron Hawkins. I'm here with David Pugh, Mercedes Reagan, John Overton, and Ed Pugh. Say hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
everyone.
And we've got a jam-packed show tonight. Just jam-packed with all kinds of really cool stuff. Right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Got
Actually, hey, and don't forget, Justin Elliott, not seen, but he's always there. Say hello,
That's true.
Justin.
The disembodied voice.
Am I always here?
Well,
No.
Sadly, yes.
Sometimes I feel like if I walk away and I
Sometimes
just
we
wonder
we
what
hear
happens.
the toilet flushing and that must be Justin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me. That's me.
Yeah, the laundry, the dinger
Yeah.
on his laundry cleaning off. Yeah.
So, Ron, what are we here tonight for?
we are here to bring you painting, gaming, and geek culture. What do we do? I forget.
I thought it was we were here to bring you pumpkins. So
We're going to talk about gaming, painting, and everything geek culture. I really forgot. What is it's?
Geek culture.
For your
well,
viewing
why don't you just
pleasure.
tell us what you did this week, Ron? What did you do this week?
Oh, we're just going to jump right to it, huh?
No, you, not us. You.
And we'll critique
Um,
you.
So
we want to know.
okay, well, I'm going to tell you.
Well, tell us.
Jump right into it, I guess. So this week, I've been working on something for the December promotion. Every year we always do a Christmas holiday promotion kind of a thing. Everybody knows we're doing the 12 days. We're gonna do that again. And then we've done in the past. We've done stockings with candy and stuff, and bones, and there's Mr. Bones stocking stuff or whatever it's called. And then those stockings are a pain in the ass. The figures, whenever you stick a miniature in there, they get stuck in there and they tear. They just suck. So last year we switched to a sort of a Ziploc Christmas themed baggie, right, with a little header card. And that's not one. And this year we've got a special surprise. We're not gonna. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll hint at it later, but it's something that we're working on, or I've been working on today and all this weekend. It's a pain in my ass. Let me tell you that right now. And then all kinds of fun stuff. Updating the pledge manager. Yesterday, me and Justin and Collins sat back there in the studio, the old studio, and filmed a bunch of videos. Took all damn day to film this video. So
Yeah, it was about 4 hours of footage. Raw footage, in case you're curious, Ron, was about 120 gig when I got it uploaded. It took a
it'll
while to
probably
upload.
it'll probably
So
edited down to about 10 minutes when it's all said and done.
Basically,
So is it
yeah.
you guys preview for starting a reality show?
Uh, Ron had a reality check in forgetting how difficult it is to actually shoot videos again. He was, yeah.
No clacker.
Oh
Most
man,
people do it live. It really is. And then after we got finished, I went home and I was going, you know what? Those really didn't turn out the way I wanted them to. In my mind, I thought that, because I was thinking, oh yeah, I was supposed to do this, I was supposed to say that, and I completely forgot. So
I know you had Michael running. He would he'd show like that Dragonstone share. I don't know what you did, but all of a sudden he shows up in my office. I'm looking for this. I need that. And the next thing you know, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. So he definitely got his steps in for the day.
yeah,
oh yeah, we were fetching stuff from all over the factory.
yeah. Most of it was there, but there was a few odds and ends we didn't get. But anyway, oh hey, real quick, Ghoulie bags are almost gone. They will be gone probably by tomorrow, end of day. Maybe they'll stretch into the weekend, but there were just a couple hundred, less than 200 left, and they'll be gone pretty sure by tomorrow.
Wow.
So
We made
if you haven't
thousands of
gotten
those.
Ghoulie bag- huh?
There were
that?
thousands of those. There were tubs of those made.
There were,
It was
and they are
close
almost
to less than a
gone.
month. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're barely halfway through the month. So, yeah. So if you didn't get a Ghoulie bag, you gotta get one now because they're gonna be gone. They're really gonna be
Yeah,
gone.
because
And it's
Ed's been
gonna-
eyeing them, thinking that there might be some defectives in there.
some candy or something in there.
Well,
Yeah.
see, they actually they took that off the table this year, and to keep me from defecting them out for the candy, they put a bucket of candy there just next to it. So it was less work to get more calorie output from it to just grab from the bucket and save more for the customers.
I'm telling you, if we had chocolate on those bags, they'd be gone a long time ago.
Have we ever sold out of Ghoulie bags within 2 weeks before?
No.
Wow.
Well, there was
Usually-
that year that Ed was rating them, you know.
Yeah.
We're usually
They sold out before they got there.
we're usually the third week into the 20th,
Right.
or the 20s by the time we sell out. This year has just gone crazy. Maybe it was the cool blue ghost miniature that was in the bag. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, the 15th, and they're going to be gone. They're going to be gone tomorrow. So
I bet
Yeah, we
David
got
knows
one.
some math equation to figure out how many to make next year,
I
based
do.
on like.
Well, we'll
past
up it
sales.
again like we did this year, but yeah, you just never. It's always every year. It's a weird. We've had years where we go, okay, well, last year we did 42 boo bars, so let's do 60 boo bars worth, and then all of a sudden,
What is a boo bar?
what a random measurement of whatever you want it to be.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but then all of a sudden, when we get done, instead of getting rid of 60, we have 59 left. So we didn't even get rid of the 40 that we've done the year before. So you never know. But
So,
it
John,
doesn't matter. It never goes to waste. They will continue to go even into November. I guess we've done that before where we've overmade them years ago. So,
yeah,
it's
so
just think it out.
everybody knows on social media that we're almost out.
We're out in the. We don't know what the UK stock is. I'll ask. I'll send an email to Kit right after this.
It says
but
over
I
in
know
the
that's
UK
US.
we've got a pretty good supply left over there, but I don't know. But he doesn't have as many as we have. But
Okie dokie.
they move a lot slower over there.
We do still have a boo bar of boob pink.
Oh, okay, good.
There we
A
go.
whole crap ton of boo bar.
Well played, Sadie.
So if we're still going to give away the breast cancer awareness pink
Yes.
right now, or throughout the month, and probably in November while the supplies last. So we got that. Also, the most important thing is tomorrow is my wife's birthday. So
Oh.
Adrian, happy birthday! I love you. And there, see, put it on Reaper Live. It's got to give me some brownie points, right?
Yeah.
You're
Clip it.
hoping.
Yeah.
Somebody clip it.
Maybe not. So there you go. Those are my announcements for this week. Dave, what you got?
Oh, let's see. Announcements. I don't have any announcements. Again, start your sleep, Ron. Worked on sales tax.
Oh my God!
The
We had
15th.
you had the
October
audit.
15th is the final day for anybody who filed extensions. So I had to finalize a few tax returns around here. I also took care of our workman's compensation audit that we had to do, and that kind of took up most of my week. Oh, one day I decided I'm done with accounting for one day. So I went out and worked in production. So I did do that this last week.
Oh yeah, I walked in there and Dave was on the paint labeling machine, labeling paint.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's good
So-
at it.
There
I was
you
like,
go.
What's
What the
going
hell?
on here?
Has it gone that desperate that Dave has to be out here? Didn't know it was like a day off for me.
Yeah. Oh! I have one more thing, and this is not a big deal.
No, you don't have time anymore. You've already used your time.
I voted. Adrian,
Oh,
we
yep.
voted. Yeah, we
Yep.
voted today. Yeah. So
We went out and voted too. Got my
We cast
little
our vote.
button.
yeah,
Got that.
got the sticker. Yeah.
I
So-
voted in my Naughty Kraken t-shirt, and the guy working at the poll said, "Oh, you're naughty, huh?" And I thought, I don't know that I want to explain to this guy that it's the Kraken that's naughty. So I just said, yeah, we'll go with that. Give me my sticker.
Give me-
I didn't know that you could flirt with girls at the voting. place.
It is common knowledge, Ron, that the new millennials, they like to hook up with all the girls at the voting polls.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm just
This
a boomer
guy-
out there.
Was either a boomer or whatever came before a boomer. I don't even think he was a boomer. This guy was
Oh,
advanced. innate.
Or the greatest generation.
The greatest generation are before the boomers, so.
Mhm. I thought it was the silent generation. I thought it was greatest.
Oh, yeah,
I
silent.
don't
right.
think there's ever been a silent generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you
dating
missed
tips
on that
with
one.
Dave.
Yeah. So, anyway, go on, Sadie. Since he was
Anyway.
hitting on you at the voting place.
Yeah.
His number.
No, that's it. I voted. I've been working on a big order. I think we're caught up on all the promotional stuff except for our super secret thing we might tease, and I can't think of anything else. I think that's it.
Oh,
Okay.
then it passes to John or Ed. Ed.
Go ahead.
First.
For the win. X for the win. Let's see, I voted. Worked on the machines. No one hit on me at the thing. And they were these boomer generation ladies. You know, I even winked at one. And she just called security. That was all that happened.
Yeah.
And,
They didn't hit on you.
I
You
mean,
should get a refund.
yeah. But you
No,
know,
I didn't.
while
I didn't
we
want to get hit
stickers-
on. You know, I'm putting in my ballot, and there's some old geezer there going like, "Do you want a sticker? Yeah, sure. Don't hit on me." You know?
You wore the wrong T-shirt,
I
Dave.
thought to give him the benefit of the doubt, I thought that maybe he was confused and thought it was a nasty T-shirt, like the nasty woman or whatever. But it was naughty or whatever. I don't know.
You're putting
It's the
some
Kraken.
there.
It's not me.
Hey, Sadie. Look, all right, I'm going to blow the cover off of this real quick. The Naughty Kraken, it's a whorehouse. So I'm just saying.
What?
Yeah.
It's not a tea house.
Did
It's-
you guys know this?
It's
Yeah.
set in Briarwood. It's a
Wait a
pirate
minute. It's not a daycare?
city. No.
No, it's a night care. There's
So-
age.
Ah.
When you're young, it's daycare. When you get older, it's night care.
We didn't want to put whorehouse on the shirt, so we put punch house.
I thought it was just a bar.
Oh.
It's look, you know what? It's a punch house, like the shirt says. It's whatever you want it to be. Let's just go back and leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
It's a tea house.
Anyway,
It's
sorry. Back to Ed. I'm sorry I interrupted.
oh no. This is going in a great direction.
a lot more.
So anyway, but I was going to say, up here we get the sticker. Down in Australia, when you vote, you get a sausage and a stick, or a sausage on a stick meat. That's what they give you.
What?
So I'm like,
Seriously.
yeah,
What a
I'm
rip.
like going. I think it was so I showed Victoria that, and I was like, I guess I'm getting the short end of the stick there. I mean, I
No
guess
joke.
no pun
Sausage
intended.
on a
but,
stick.
A turkey
Yeah.
leg, maybe?
maybe I don't know. I hadn't voted in
Oh,
Australia
no.
yet.
We need to
There's
up our
an
game.
incentive. There's an incentive for voting multiple times right there.
Damn right.
Yeah.
If Fletcher's corn dogs parked outside the voting place, the line would be long.
Around the block, yes.
There you
yes.
go. That's how you get more people to
Yeah.
vote. Put out a
I
Fletcher's
think
corny
this
dog.
is Amendment 30. I think this is Amendment
We'd
30.
have brisket.
That's
Brisket
good.
truck.
That
That's good.
works. That works.
They need
Because
that.
it's Texas,
So-
right? Isn't that what we're into?
All these things.
Mexican
Sausage,
food and
stick,
brisket?
turkey leg, brisket,
Yeah.
Fletcher corn dogs,
Like if
all
you
that
can
works.
throw it in a hole and cook it, it's in Texas. That's all it boils down to. And just pour enough sauce on it and just forget what it was.
Oh,
So-
you know what? No. I've heard that the reason that we like barbecue in Texas is because the German influence on our culture. That they would smoke meats. That's what I heard. That
think it's
Germans
fairly
would smoke
universal,
meats.
You know,
Yeah.
It's what?
fairly universal smoking,
Oh.
meat. Barbecue.
I heard it on
I thought the word barbecue originated from the Caribbean, like barbacoa. Barbecue came from the Caribbean. So
It's also
Wow.
too. Its general history is one of take the cheapest cut, toughest whatever it happens to be, the pig, the cow, whatever, and it's a way to cook it, tenderize it, and so it's a cheap, inexpensive way to feed a lot of people. From that
I
perspective.
see.
so there you go.
Then you have around the country different things. You know, they'll do the pit barbecue. You've got Kansas City style. You've got our style. That kind of stuff. For
all
what
good.
it's worth. It's all good. Doesn't matter where you go. Yeah. So anyway, that and I worked on paint machines so that they could use them. We got one tuned really well. that worked. Let's see. Really, this is just a week of getting a lot of stuff done, which we did, and got a lot of cool things planned. So, and we'll be going over pictures and stuff later, so we can go through that. So anyway, I'll put the week in the win column, which is good.
Yeah.
So that takes us. Is John still awake?
Completing the audit put it in the win column for me. So.
Yeah. John.
I
think
one
he's
second.
This show.
No, I just recently got 3 monitors, so I'm getting used to it. But I started taking notes. I started taking notes during Reaper Live, so I can do recaps and stuff that for people that missed or something. But I changed the banner on all of our social media. I don't have the picture. It was one of the ones that we showed last week. The artwork is from Amanda N. Stanley.
The
so
one that looks the gourd.
Yeah, it was the gourd with the vines for the spine.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
So all those got switched. So good job, Amanda. We got some new bots that got programmed for the Discord. I've been messing around with those. It's been really fun. I'm super excited. We're still planning the 100th episode. A lot of you guys in chat have been asking if this is the 100th episode. I think this is 99.2, The Edge. Something that launches today. Me and Ron were talking about this earlier. Tom Mason, one of our sculptors, lovely Tom Mason, he's doing a Kickstarter called The Goblin Menace. I'll put the link in chat. They look awesome. There's 14 days left, and he's already funded. But just so you guys know, I'll put the link in chat. They're super cute.
Yeah, Tom's goblins are really, really great. He's actually done these, been doing these for a couple of years, and now he's doing a goblin. What's it called? The Goblin Menace.
Goblin Menace. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. If you guys get a chance, click on the link there in chat and go check out the Kickstarter. It's so worth it. His goblins are so cute and so cool. I've got some of the ones he did a few years ago that Ed got me from Adepticon. And they're really great. So if you guys get a chance, go check that Kickstarter out. It's so good.
And there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I've acted.
Oh, you did? Are you going to back the Baseballs Kickstarter?
Are you letting that slip?
No, that's an easy one. We can throw that out. That's not a slip.
Baseballs confirmed.
Oh, what good is it?
Yeah.
What good is it if it's not a slip, Ed? That you've just spoiled all the anticipation.
Sorry. Never mind. I won't let. Never mind. Just pretend I never said a thing.
Yeah, edit it out in post, Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys know this is live, right?
Oh.
Well, it's Reaper Live.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Speaking of
no one clip that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Justin, I know that he's been working pretty hard this week on getting all of the ReaperCon 2020 stuff up on YouTube. So if you guys are following our YouTube or on the Discord in the channel for our social media, you've seen videos popping up like pretty much every hour, it feels like. I know I've been getting notifications from all of those. So go over to our YouTube right after this if you want. If you missed any of the ReaperCon stuff, there's a lot of stuff to catch up on if you missed it. There's a ton of stuff over there.
Yes, and actually, if you watched Rhonda's VOD, by the way, this is a reminder, because I did hers today. If you watch Rhonda's VOD on Twitch and you didn't quite like the audio, I fixed it in post, and the YouTube version has completely fixed audio. So
there we go.
Fix it in post.
So if that was a concern for anybody.
Hopefully, fix it in post. There's been a few of mine he wasn't able to fix.
Well, you know.
You can only go so long hearing a beep as Ed's trying to talk.
Yeah, it just sounds like when, back in the old days when the TV used to go off air.
Yeah.
The color bars.
Yeah. And there's just been a lot of exciting plans that we really can't talk about yet, but
see, that's how you raise the anticipation, Ed. You just don't throw it out there.
Oh, you just don't throw out there that there's going to be another Baseballs Kickstarter.
Right. You gotta tease it like John is.
You're doing it wrong. You have to.
Well, okay. Then let's see if I can do it like Ron. I have a secret.
Tease it.
Oh, but no, but no. Ron would be. I have a secret, but I'm not going to tell y'all.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Finally.
There we go.
We don't keep secrets here.
Up, Ed, do you want to talk about that, or do you want to officially announce it?
What, Baseballs?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do a second Baseballs. It's going to cover all of the what we would call our display bases. It fills out all the rest of the bases. So there'll be 10 new pieces on there, as well as we'll flush out with some other stuff. And it'll be over the top like the last one. Is that what you were thinking of?
Well, I mean, that's okay. That's okay. So, to recap, we have a special announcement.
But we can't tell you.
No, we're going to tell.
No, we're not. But no.
We're going to run a Baseball's Kickstarter. Right? I know. Thanks, Dave. So,
maybe we should restart Reaper Live.
Yes,
Here you go, Ron.
Yeah,
you have the
just
floor. Go ahead and tell us.
No,
Okay.
run the intro again.
We have a special announcement tonight. We are going to run another Kickstarter. And this time it is for Bass Boss 2. Bass Kick-Ass...
Electric
what's the
Boogaloo.
Boss.
Yeah. Electric Bass Boss Kick-Ass Boogaloo. How about that? Something like that.
That's a mouthful.
And
Yeah.
we're still working on it. It's
a naming in process. We haven't finalized
we're
the name
working on the title. And we're going to kick this Kickstarter off as soon as Reaper Live ends tonight. No, we're not. I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh, no.
Ed, what's the date? We don't have a date yet.
There's not a date. It'll be soon. Soon, TM. It won't
Oh my God.
be too
Can
long.
you give us a little better, maybe narrow it down a little bit?
I would like to have it run first part of December. It's what we were looking at.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
soon. But as we get closer, all the things have to pull together. We've got to that particular skit or whatever you would call it that Kit constructed last time is going to be a little hard to outdo. So
Reaper Live, you can, the crow, you can interpret that as May 2021.
these days, yeah. Because in my world, it was May 2020 just 10 minutes ago still. So.
Roll a d10 and add that many months.
So you
There
heard
you
it
go.
here. Ed has definitively said December 1st is when it starts, and it'll end on Christmas
But I do
Day.
have a real secret tonight that I'm not going to tell you, unless Ron's not here.
Okay. All right, maybe I'll leave this so Ed can tell. Maybe I'll leave this so Ed can tell. Well, hold on to that secret, Ed. Hold on to that.
I will.
We have to end the show with a bang, so hold on to that.
That's the baseball play. Never mind. Go ahead. It's been hammered.
Okay. Gosh. Okay, well, anybody got anything else? We're going to start showing pictures. Start show and tell.
Do we have any new stuff to show, figure-wise?
Some things, yeah. Justin, I sent you some pictures. You got those, right?
Yes. Do you want to start with those?
Yeah. Let's start with. I have to make sure. You got those, right? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So now some of these pictures we've already put up in the Pledge Manager, and we've shown on some updates. But I want to show all three of these together. So these are the siege engines from the Kickstarter with Sir 4 scale to give you some scale, right? So this is the Hammerfist catapult. You see Sir 4 scale there. These are some of the things that we haven't printed out or we hadn't shown in a long time. We finally got the final sizing down. So there's Sir 4 scale there by the Hammerfist catapult. And then next, we're going to show probably another view of the. There you go. There's him from the opposite side. And there we have the Hammerfist catapult and the ballista side by side. So you can sort of see how those look together. There you go. So they're pretty good. They're pretty good size. And then what's next here?
We actually have as a little bit of a spoiler, we have the video stuff that we're working on yesterday. We'll have a kind of an up close and personal that we'll have coming out next week, hopefully.
Better shot, yeah.
Yeah. So which will be kind of all of it, but.
No,
Okay.
These aren't actual functioning ballistas and catapults, or do they work?
I wish they were.
Oh, okay,
I'd love
so
to-
they don't.
No, they don't.
We could probably hand one to Ed and have him do about a 9 series part show on just making one of them function.
Yeah. All right. So what's next? What's next there? Oh well. All right. Well. So okay, this isn't new. This isn't new at all. But as I
You
was
just
in the
decided to
gallery,
throw it out there.
yeah, I was in the gallery, and I was going through photographing the bone stuff, and I saw this Komodo dragon that was sculpted by Andy Pieper and painted by Ann Forster. So I was like, that's just cool. I bugged Ann for months to paint it, and she finally painted it, and it kind of just went straight into the gallery. I was like, that is too cool not to show off somewhere else. So this is a metal model. It's been available for months now, if not a year. But you know what? It needs to be highlighted. It needs to be shown because Andy did a great job. I mean, look at the sculpting on that. That's not digital. That's traditional sculpting.
Yeah, it looks
That's
badass.
fantastic.
Yeah.
You know what? And the Formive who painted Sir Forescale, though, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. It's written on the bottom of the Sir Forescale, but these are the ones that were painted years ago that Brian collected up.
Oh, John,
But,
you're down there. You want to pick Sir Forescale up real quick and read what's under the base?
It's just, yeah, there you go. Illegible.
It's perfect. Thanks, John.
All right. So there, I just want to show that.
Sir Forescale's badass like that too. So you just grabbed him out of the cases, stuck him up, and shot him.
Yeah, I found the Sir Forescale on a paper plate back in the studio. I was like, this guy's cool. Let's show him off. Anyway, so there you go. There's the Komodo dragon. It's been available on our website. If you haven't picked one up yet, you should pick one up because it's really cool. The base is optional. That's one of our base boss. Speaking of base boss, one of our base boss oval plastic bases that he's mounted on. He did a
Good
job.
connection. You did
I
good
want-
there, Ron.
All right, let's go back now. To the,
Yeah, I wanted to save the trebuchet for last.
okay, well, here it
Oh,
is. All right,
Trebuchet.
there you go.
Oh wow.
Trebuchet.
So here's the trebuchet.
Even better.
That's our 4-scale. Now, the shields on the side are removable. So they're optional. You can glue them on any configuration you want to. There are 5 different shields you can glue onto the trebuchet. And there's our 4-scale to give you some size there. And let's see, there's another shot of the 4-scale. I got a little bit more of a straight-on shot. There you go. So, again, when you compare, I meant to get a shot of all 3 siege engines together, but yesterday when we were tearing down the lights and things, where I've been shooting the photos, that it's been torn down, so I wasn't able to use that area, so I didn't get the 3 siege engines together. But I'll shoot those tomorrow and put them up in the Pledge Manager. These images will go in the Pledge Manager ASAP. So if you haven't picked up any of these siege engines as part of your Bones 5 pledge, and now that you see the scale, you can get a better understanding of the size and add it to your pledge. Because the Pledge Manager ends when?
December 1st.
Thank you, class. Thank you, class. Thanks for paying
And
attention.
what time? On December 1st.
12:01
Midnight.
p.m. I don't know. You never know. That's a weird day, by the way, the December the 1st. It's like a Wednesday or something. Oh, it's a Tuesday.
Yeah. It's a
Tuesday.
Tuesday. All good things happen on Tuesday.
Like
Not
voting.
really, but what's going to happen? I can already predict how this goes. Ron will dutifully on Monday night set it up to probably end at 11:59 or whatever, 11:99, who knows? Gets it
Central
going,
time.
and I mean 2 seconds after it's off, Dave will be on the phone to Ron. What the hell happened? People
What the
aren't able
hell?
to pledge anymore.
Everything's blowing up.
There's no money going into PayPal. Fix it.
So-
then he'll slam his cell phone down and break the screen again.
All right, so here's what's going to happen. Right now, Ed and Dave, close your ears. Backers, you're not there. Thank you. Kickstarter backer, just for you. If you are a Kickstarter backer, just for you guys and nobody else, I'm going to lobby Ed and Dave to extend the Pledge Manager until December the 4th. I don't know if it's going to work or not. That'll be that Friday. That's like a payday. People like to get paid. So I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to lobby really, really hard to extend that Pledge Manager to the 4th.
To me, it's not the problem. It's Dave. Yeah.
Oh, see, he's thinking about it. Don't answer yet, Dave. You think about it. Okay, you sleep on it. Don't answer now. I'm doing this just for the back.
Just
nobody
look
else.
at the badass Chet in front of you.
Yeah.
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 So, I
I thought it was going
to
to be a special dance just for the backers.
That's where I thought
Oh,
he was
yeah.
Hmm.
Whatever you said, just for
A
you,
special-
I thought, oh,
A
no,
special
he's going to
dance.
If only
If
we
Ron
knew
would-
us. Yeah.
Yeah, Running Man. If I saw a Running Man, that would make it easier to decide.
I am potentially maybe thinking about doing the Ronnie Man on episode 100. Maybe.
Okay.
Make sure you tune in, folks.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
confirmed. It's confirmed.
But maybe. And I don't think I'm doing it by myself. I think 2 other people in the show are going to do it with me.
Oh.
I'm
Ooh.
actually looking at Sandy and John, not Ed and Dave.
I nominate Ed and Dave.
I'm sorry.
I think you gave Dave a stroke there.
But if you guys want to, you got 2 weeks to practice. So, or have when it's whatever it's going to be.
I think John will be teaching you. You know, he used to teach dance.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I need lessons. So maybe Sadie, you want to get a little Running Man going?
Oh, I don't dance in public. And in fact, there's a funny John story. I was in a play, like a children's play, where I was a ballerina that couldn't dance, and he asked me to show him my ballerina moves, and I showed him, and he said, "You have no grace," and he pirouetted away from me. And it was about the cutest thing I've ever seen. He twirled out of the room. Making fun of me.
That was a long time ago.
It was.
A
It
long
left an
time ago.
impression.
Like 2 weeks
When a
ago.
man twirls away from you, it's not something you forget.
You have no grace.
Did he say it in a Russian accent?
I
Like,
But he's a professional for years. I mean, I used to
Yeah.
follow on
Mhm.
his Facebook when I used to do, It's all over the country.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
He's not listening.
Yeah.
that felt
My
like 10
picture-
years ago.
mean,
It
it
might have
kind of
been 10
was.
years ago.
done with my pictures. Next.
So who wants to do theirs next? So we can do Ed's next if we'd like.
Sure.
Go ahead, Ed. Take it away.
Ed, take it, Ed.
Well, I only have one I can show, which would be the Pokey shit picture. The
Trebuchet.
people in my office, huh?
I told Justin to take down the Trebuchet.
Fine.
You're tired of looking at the chat?
Explain this one.
What the
Ed.
hell?
I hope.
They were in my office. That was it. So I just snapped a picture of it and sent it to you.
You didn't get pictures of the studio?
There's a
Ed?
picture of the studio. You can show the studio too. Justin,
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead.
Oh, that
I'm
one's
sending a
not
lot
as
of pictures.
important.
No, but this
You know,
one's important.
yeah.
I mean, you get that kind of junk.
That Princess Mononoke in Pokemon or something?
The
Scizor.
anyway, as you can see, our blast. I just shot it down the hall as we were heading out. The blast door is coming together. It'll should be finished here soon. But we have passed all our inspections. We got that email. So we're done. We're ready to button this bitch up and sink
So,
it.
Justin, why aren't you setting up in the studio?
Because I have a week and a half's worth of editing to do, unfortunately. Thanks to Mr. Ron Hawkins up there in the top left.
You're welcome.
Yeah. It'll be great,
Uh,
though. It'll be great.
Do those lights change in there? Because I thought they were blue last time we saw them.
They were, but these are red.
They put
There's
on
a
red
sensor there
reflectors.
that goes off. It just being goofy.
Red's
We're
much,
all
more,
having fun, huh?
Red's much more Death Starry anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more
Mhm.
menacing. Like, don't go here. Which makes everybody want to go, oh, what's in there?
Oh, that's where I gotta go. That's when that guy runs in the door and he goes, "Everybody abandon the building. There's a chlorine truck that's broken in half down the block away. It's the death cloud's on its way." Half the people run towards the truck to see the wreck.
Exactly.
That's what's happening.
Like, oh, tell them about the tornado.
That's okay.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it for you, Ed. This is Ed's hosting some artists over at his house, and I'm down in Louisville. He's living up in Denton, and so I'm watching the storms. The storms are coming in. It's a tornado warning, and I'm looking, and I go, "Yep, there's the hook. There's the hook," and it looks like it's right over Ed's neighborhood. So I'm going to call him. Hey, Ed. Look, I think there might be a tornado right about where your house is. And he goes, "Yeah, I'm outside looking at it."
So you know which half of that chlorine story I was in. So
Yeah, he was one of the half.
yeah. So anyway, move on. Who's got more pictures, John?
Do you not want to cover your other pictures, Ed?
We'll get to those later.
Okay, well, you can throw mine up. Or, John, you have pictures?
Yeah,
I
John
have
has two pictures, correct.
Okay.
But they're funny
Yeah.
and they're worth talking about. Which
Yeah,
one do you
they're
want to
very
show
minor.
first, John?
It doesn't matter. They're both the
Okay,
same.
we'll start with this one.
So
yeah.
I went to the store. I was at the store the other day, and when I was walking through, Sarah always asks. She loves Halloween, so every time I go to the store, I try to buy her like a little Halloween thing to put outside or hang on the door. And I saw these googly eyes, and they're really big. And I was like, you know what? I've always wanted to put googly eyes on some of the stuff in the factory. So I bought some extras, and then so I figured it would be cool to put them on this door right here because a lot of people walk through this, and I figured a lot of people would see it, and it looks pretty fun. So.
Do they move
But
back
the
and
main
forth?
one, yeah, they do
Yeah.
wobble. They're
Because it's an
traditional
automatic
googly.
door. When it slides, they go, yeah.
yeah. And then the other one is what I wanted to do for such a long time is the next picture. Wait for Justin to swap them. There you go.
Oh.
So I put it on
Oh.
Thomas.
On the front of Thomas, yes.
Yeah. So that's Thomas. He's our plastic injection machine. He's named after Thomas the Tank Engine because he looks like Thomas the Train. And I've
Now he looks
been
more like
wanting
the-
to put googly eyes on him for years. So
Now he
I
looks more
finally
like
did
the
it.
Cookie Monster, shoving a cookie
yeah,
in
he
his
does.
Yeah.
At that particular position, yeah, he does. He does look at, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's like the engine part that's going inside there with all the tubes and stuff. Looks like he's eating it.
Very cool.
But yeah, I've been wanting to do that for years, and I finally did it. So there you go.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I had.
All right.
We can do your funny corner, Dave, if you'd like.
Yep. Kick it off.
All right, let's see here. Let's start with this one.
All right. For all you pledge managers.
I saw
Oh,
this.
that's
yeah.
good.
This is great. I
That's
love
such
this.
a good one.
That's funny. I don't get the joke. Someone explain it to me.
Moving
Well,
on.
at the Naughty Kraken, in every bed at the Naughty Kraken, there is a glow-in-the-dark ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
Very
That's such
funny.
a great one.
And oh yeah. So I saw this one on the Facebook, Reaper Miniatures Facebook. Someone's getting their gourd ready for Halloween, so I thought I'd have to snap a picture of that and put that up. That's pretty cool.
That's really good.
He's
Really
making an
good.
overgourd.
We'll have to send this to Mike if he hasn't seen it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Is Mike
Great.
in chat?
No,
I
he's
don't
not.
know.
I think he's
don't
streaming
so.
actually. I think.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, we'll have
Well,
to
that's
send that to
badass
him if he
looking
hasn't
there.
seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best part about that photo was the Jeep behind the overboard.
Oh, okay.
And this one, I love this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
No shit.
Wow, is that thing real? That thing is huge.
That's a
Yeah.
giant, yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. That's very cool.
And for Halloween.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good. It's very Far Side like.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about bringing one of those up for when I make my tiny batches.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think it would work?
How many tiny batches are you up to now? 2 is what I heard last week.
Oh, I haven't heard about a second one. I made one, but I reformulated something, and I had to make a tiny batch. And I usually use a tiny whisk, just to, So anyway,
Oh,
What
anyway,
are those little
that was-
espresso? There's like those little hand espresso things that have the little thing at the end where you hit the button.
foaming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we use that
yeah.
one.
You got to watch the speed, though. Yeah, that would be interesting.
On my coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to aerate the paint too much.
That's what I was thinking. Is you really don't want to. Yeah, that's the. I try to fold in the pigment.
Very good.
Anyway.
Very good.
Ah,
All right.
Great British Baking Show. Yeah.
Definite distinction between a mix and a cold. For sure.
Well, the only photos we have left now are Ed's photos.
Yeah, but I don't think
So-
we're gonna show those.
You don't think
No.
so?
Oh, yeah.
I'm really trying to hold the ground. That's just it.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Ed. You can't do that.
Is this where we're supposed to like taunt Ed? Come on, Ed.
No, that's fine. No, anyway, we'll.
The only person on the show who can tease something and pull it back is me. You're not allowed to do that. That's between.
I know. Apparently, I really suck at it. I'm just sort of like, here, just see this shit, have fun, let's go. Yeah. So anyway, what we've got coming up are some pictures.
Don't tell anybody now. You may as well hold back.
Well, they're
I'm
going
also
back and
holding it
forth
back.
on this. Don't
Yeah.
don't forget, everyone. #free and #airbrush in chat. We're down to our last 5 to 10 minutes of the show here, so make sure you get them in now.
That's right.
All right. So are we or aren't we going to show these pictures?
Yeah, we will. But before you put them up, back at ReaperCon Virtual, the ReaperCon we did, because everybody knows that story. We discussed making stuff in the USA. We've already started. I said then we've started production. We have already been putting figures out. We're really serious about this, and we're getting going. And what we've got to show you tonight, now, there's already figures out there, but they're going to be in things like Learn to Paint kits and stuff that I can't just say, go buy X, and you can see one of these models. Because I don't know how long a Learn Paint kit or something like that, or these various things have been around. So what we're doing is to kick this off, is at Christmas, you will be getting in your pack, Ron, explain it. What is that? How do they get this? Is this in the baggie that you're talking about earlier for Christmas?
Yes. So we have something special planned for the Christmas stocking sampler thing. We're not doing stocking, but this Christmas sampler. We've got a special figure this year. I don't want to give away the full details on the.
Well, I'll do that. I just want to make sure that we've got what we're going to do.
Let Ed spill the beans, and he doesn't want to do
Yeah,
that.
I'll spill the beans. But what we've got, and there's close-up pictures, but I'll see if I can get this in here, if it'll not reflect poorly. But it's not going to work. There we go.
There you go.
Anyway, it's an older model, but it's going in production. That's Krampus. We've got a close-up. Put those up. This is going in there. In your Christmas sampler, you get one of what we're calling the Bones USA line. This is one of the pieces. This is what you'll be getting in there. We're going to give away, I don't know, however many thousands of them. That's how they launch. So you will not have to wait and see. We're going to send you one, I guess, or whatever. But this is one of the models from that. Or this is that model. That's the first model that comes out in December. After that, next year, the figure of the month each month, there'll be a new one that goes in as well. Correct, Ron?
Right. That's correct.
Each month we'll introduce a new one. There'll still be 12 to choose from. Ron will have you a suite of 12 to choose from in January, one of which will be a Bones USA. And then after that, there'll be a new one each time. There'll also be additional releases and all sorts of stuff happening along those lines as well as we're going along. So now you can rotate. Now, some of the other figures that are already out there and in production, here's other pictures of them. There we go. That's all of them. And see if you can get the close-up photos I sent. Now, these are ones I actually dug these out of the scrap bin. I went back there and the guys were gone, so I just went. These are defective ones, so I just had to go through the scrap bin and find what I thought at least appeared like a good one. They are very durable. They are stiff. They're not rock stiff, but they're definitely paintable. As you can see, this is how they're coming out. They're not bendy at all, so there's no flimsy stuff, things like that. The surface and the detail for us is really what's selling us on this technology. What we're doing and where we're going with it is it's just rock hard. So keep on going. Are there any more?
No, that's it. I have the 3 close-ups. That one, this one, and then we have the big one.
Oh, okay. I thought I had. Well, then you can see there's the pirate. That was one that was in there, and I thought there was one of. But anyway.
So
these are
what you're missing from this shot is the orc with the sword.
Warrior's
and shield.
Also out there. Yeah.
Learn to Paint Kit 1. So you guys may recognize the models: Learn to Paint Kit 1, Learn to Paint Kit 2, and then also the Krampus down there on the bottom right. So, and like Ed said, we can't just tell you to go out and buy a Learn to Paint kit and expect to get these Bones USA figures in there, because depending on where you're getting them from, if you get them from Amazon or from your gaming store, you may have something that was purchased by them months ago. And these figures have only been in production for how long? 6 weeks?
2 months, 6 weeks, yeah.
So, and these are all, like Ed said, these are all cast in Bones USA. It's a different material, different medium. It's not Bones Classic. It's not Bones Black. It's kind of in between, but it's a fantastic. I've got Mr. Krampus right here.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic material. It is a plastic. He's great,
Yeah.
and he's very stiff. The detail is fantastic. The detail is really, really sharp, really, really great.
Justin, give me the camera.
Yeah, there's also
So you've got
something
this
very
model
interesting.
here that we just saw him. I mean, it is some stiff stuff. It'll still flex, okay, but as you can see, it bounces right back. It's straight. It will break, unlike Bones Classic. You can just, it'll break off just like that.
Oh my God.
Okay,
You
so it's
broke his
got some
arm?
rigidity to it. Yes, yes. In fact, too, oh my God, well, they're the other, I'm sorry. He's
You're like the
he's
bad
afraid
kid
of
on-
facing that gator at the bridge. The no one shall pass.
You
So
monster.
anyway, it favors more rigidity. It's not like just a half and half between Bones Classic and Bones Black. It's definitely more towards the Bones Black. But it's really badass stuff. It's made here in the USA. It is a thermal injected plastic. I mean, it's heated, it's done, it's shot into the molds, which everything we've been doing. It's not a resin or anything like that. But this is what we were referring to earlier during ReaperCon as Gen 3 figures. People like Wapple got some early samples to work with, and were just absolutely blown straight out of the water with it. And I understand Kathy was painting them during her shows during the ReaperCon.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that's sort of our big, that'll be for tonight, and we'll just go from there. I don't know if there's any more to break. You want the same guy busted again? That sort of sounds a little weird. But yeah, I'll go ahead just for you. There, oh man, there he goes.
Oh.
As I was telling people in chat, Ed, you're showing your sadistic side.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Monster Slayer Boss wanted to know if it's child safe. I don't think any of our stuff is that safe for
Not
little
intended for
It's
children.
not, no, because it's all
Right.
a choking hazard. Now, as
Yeah.
far as the material, is the material toxic in any way? No, it's completely non-toxic material. But they are all definitely choking hazards. And they're easily small enough to be put into a child to put into their mouth. It's got enough pointage. All figures have always been child chokeable. Yeah, you don't want to. No.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So
It'll take
Raccoon-
all of that. We've already tested it. It'll take all of the primers you can imagine, the paints. It holds paints well. So yeah.
So
There you
Rings
go.
Raccoon said that you were hurting him by breaking it up, Ed. Remember the old story when we had Al? Before Reaper, we knew this guy who eventually became our partner, Al. He worked at another company, and Ed and I were down there.
Oh,
And we were
Heritage,
just
yeah.
novice gamers. I mean, I had like 3 dice and a figure. Just starting out. And so he's giving us a tour of Heritage, and then they have these whole bins of just dice, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all these dice. And so I go, well, Al, are these high impact dice? And he goes, well, I don't know, let's find out. He reaches in there, throws it on the ground, and just shatters it. And I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know that we all know that you guys are going to have tons of questions regarding Bones USA and all this. We're going to get that together. We're going to work on that for you. But just hold on to your questions for now. We're working on some information for you guys to answer all your questions. So more information as the days and weeks go by. We'll get more information out there for you.
Also,
like Ed
too, with
said,
the Bones. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ron.
the first, you can find these figures in Learn to Paint kits. The Krampus will be part of the Christmas promotion. And starting it, like Ed said, in January, we'll be doing a free figure of the month like we did in 2017, 18, and 19. One free figure plus the mix of 12 metal models for you guys to select from. So we'll be sending out samples pretty soon. They'll be in your hands. You guys can play with it, test it, see what you think about it. So it's coming.
The way you can tell a Bones USA right now, anyways, is they'll all be marked on the bottom USA. So, because I know this gray is similar to just about every other gray out there. But if you get one and you're wondering, you just look at the bottom of it, and if it says USA on it, that it was made there at the factory. So,
that is.
We're excited. They were already talking about the priming. The priming on these, if you want to prime it, go ahead. It will take the primers. To me, priming is nothing more than to put a surface on there that my paint will stick to. They'll take the primer, so go to town. Am I going to say you're required to prime it? No. But I'm not going to say not to prime it either.
Especially because these take a different mold release. It's not
Yeah.
your standard plastic injection type stuff. So I know I've been messing around with it a little bit at work with priming them and washing them and seeing how they work and stuff like that. So yeah, and like what Ron said, we are getting documentation and testing it and working all through. We tested it, to make sure that it was okay and what we wanted to go forward with and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, and then I do know some of the working properties I like is when I go to file it, regular styrene will tend to melt a little bit or ball up in your file. This didn't. It cuts real easy and planes real easy, unlike resin. So anyway, I think everybody's really going to like it when they get their hands on it. So far, everybody has. So.
As someone in chat has already pointed out, they're going to put themselves together and come back and haunt you tonight for breaking them.
Hey, if that's the only thing that haunts me, that's a win.
Everybody remembers the meeples we were sending out in orders, the different meeples. Mm-hmm. These meeples were injected in the Bones USA material. So
that's the same material, that's just to see what
we already
do with them and things like that.
This is Bones USA material.
So there you go. That's a big. I just want to give an update. We're making progress. We've got a lot going. We want to accelerate this. So we're getting excited. So
yeah,
hope y'all are.
You guys are gonna like it. And that's sort of like a big thing to drop on everybody at the end of the show. It's a lot to be excited about. There's some great stuff coming up in this line, but you just have to wait. There you go. There's a tease. Here, that's how you tease it right there. Cool stuff coming.
Are you talking about those sculpts you're putting in there? That's the cool ones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lots of cool stuff. Like this guy right here, which is never mind. I'm not showing you that.
Ron, it looks like you're sitting in the dark.
Yeah,
it's getting dark outside. He's only got 2 windows.
I don't have a
ring light. Ron is showing his dark side.
There are 3 windows to an office in the entire shop. Sadie has one, and Ron has 2. And each of Ron's are 3 times the size of Sadie's 1 window. So.
Ron,
I don't have enough
I don't know where he's
space
going. I guess
for
he's
my
going to
plant.
jump out the window.
I guess.
I'm excited for everybody to get your new Krampus and your new material Krampus. So be looking for that for the Christmas promotion.
Yeah, it's gonna be super cool. And there's something that goes along with the Krampus, which, if you look at the blister Ed showed you, you'll probably get an idea. But don't just don't worry. It's gonna be cool. Okay.
Right. Yeah, so we covered a lot tonight. The Baseballs Kickstart, that was covered. You've got this update. So there was a lot. We now know that there's officially a gator out on a bridge somewhere that's going to stop us.
Yeah, you just got to get past it to get to 2021.
But do I want to get past it? I think it's more of a, hey, you don't want to mess with 2021. Just stay where you are. And if it's not like the Langoliers, we can do that. So.
Yeah. And we found out that the Naughty Kraken is just a bar, right, Ron?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Just a bar.
Mm-hmm.
That's all is go to a bar.
There you go.
All right.
All right, Justin.
Let's see here. I'm finding a raid for us here too, making sure that's all set up.
Do we do the giveaways?
We're about to do the giveaways.
Okay.
I was just also checking because I know that earlier Mike was on, but he's not on now. All right.
Yes,
go ahead, Sadie.
We missed an opportunity with this punch house for the best little punch house in Texas, I think.
There you go.
I think. See, had it been that, I would have known what a punch house was.
The best little punch house in Vineland. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah, it's not in Texas.
Yeah.
Right. It's imaginary,
Brinewind.
so it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's
I
imaginary.
think Brineland's in Texas.
It's not real, so it doesn't matter.
But that's where all of the glow-in-the-dark ships are.
I guess so.
Not hard gaming.
Under the covers.
Ooh, we'll have to rate them. All right, I have our gift certificate winners drawn here. Let's see here. We'll run through these pretty quick. We have Cat as a Dragon. That's a new name. Roger. Netta TN. Candelo. Lord Wererooster. Lugdog98. Dragon Day 31. Spoons 202. Rebecca at the Well. was a Bizatch. That's a new one.
Okay.
I hate this system.
Wasabi Zach.
Uh, if he
It could
paints.
be that, yeah.
Rihanna 8907. AJ Payne 4. And Nathal Bia. Those are our gift certificate winners.
So,
Congratulations.
what did they
So
do?
that's it. We're out of here. There's nothing else left to give away.
Yeah, I don't know if we should give away an airbrush again. Dave was giving me that look like, stop giving away airbrushes.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's see here. Our lucky winner of our airbrush is.
Reaper Dave.
Ooh, it's actually a little
B.
bit better. It's got Dave in the name. It's
Yeah?
Biscuits and Davy.
Oh, it's a good
Perfect.
one.
It's Dave's 4th account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
That's
was
good.
going to say.
Okay, but he has to
Yeah.
claim it.
Correct.
If Dave walks into my office tomorrow and goes, "Hey, let me have one of those airbrushes,"
Oh, claim just like that.
Wow,
Perfect.
Biscuits and Davy.
Good.
Just there. Okay.
Thank you,
Wait.
Biscuits and Davy. Awesome.
Great name.
Yeah, I like that.
All right.
So if you won something, type in "I won something" with a question mark. I've been spamming it in chat. Just look for that command. It'll tell you
Yeah,
what to do.
The
Should be
blue
senior if
lettering,
you're
the
winning.
block of blue lettering. Yeah.
well, congratulations, everybody.
Yeah.
So very good.
Congratulations.
Good show.
Yes.
Congratulations.
All right.
And Justin, I really like the background. I really like too how that you
Yeah.
had the hand come up and do its thing only once. When I first saw it, I thought I'm gonna sit here and watch the entire show with his hand
Show
coming
with
up.
his hand coming up.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to get it. It's actually a separate piece from the background and the
dirt.
other bits from the overlay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it.
So and I actually have it on. I have it on command here too. I can make it come out anytime I want.
Well,
Did it
Jack,
come
you
out
do
and
that
shoot the
one
bird?
time.
Yeah, it can actually. It's giving the what do we call that, Ron? It's the
Disapproving
Yeah.
hand.
yes, disapproving hand. Perfect.
Just,
Yeah. Well, get it to disapprove. Let's see. Get it to do something. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's waving
Okay,
goodbye like you guys should be doing.
The gift certificates are
Bye.
$20. Was that it?
Yes.
20. Because someone was asking in chat. All right.
Yes. $20.
99.2 is the episode number.
All right.
Wow. It's coming like a freight train.
Yep.
Have you got a date for it yet, Ron?
We have a.
Are you just going to tease us? Are you just going to tease us again?
Yeah. I wouldn't expect number 100 next week, but after that,
Maybe.
good.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
It depends on how fast we can cram Justin into the studio.
Yes, I expect to start actually moving stuff in and assembling things on the 26th of October. And it should only take, since we're not like doing anything crazy, and we've done it once already, I would say it's only going to take a day or two. And then we, in theory, our first in-person episode could be the 29th. I don't know if that'll be the 100th episode, but our first in-person episode could be the 29th.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
but that's
That
just
sounds
all
like
the
fun.
point. Yeah, it's kind of getting back to normal. Knock on wood. That's all right. Perfect, Ron. Thank you. All right, guys.
All right.
We're going to be rating Nightheart Gaming.
Oh, cool.
that'll
they're
be
doing
fun.
some fun stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
I believe he's doing show prep for the show tomorrow, because tomorrow we have Reaper Errant.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah?
yes, Reaper
The
Spoiler
Errant.
continuing
alert.
story. What did they ever do with that demon that they brought up?
Fathoms Demon.
Fathoms Demon. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still
watched.
they're still listening to it.
Oh, crap.
He's reciting the tax code. That's
Oh,
the punishment.
He is reciting tax code. Yes.
99.2.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right,
thank you guys
everybody.
very much. Starting the raid here. Give everyone a wave here, guys. And thank you for taking time out of your
Y'all
Thursday
stay
night to
safe.
talk to everyone.
Yeah, wash your hands, stay safe.
Yes.
Go vote.
And
All
go
right.
Go
vote.
vote.
Yes,
Definitely
go
go
vote.
vote.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zombie Hen says go vote.
There you
Yeah.
go.
All right,
Just let
guys.
Nightheart went offline.
We will. Did they go offline?
Maybe we'll see. We're about to find
All
out.
right.
Are you
Oh,
you're
he's
about to drive
offline.
us, in,
Oh, I'm
drive us
going.
into a wall?
Oh, nope, we caught it. Perfect. All right, guys, we're not going to be raiding Nightheart.
All right.
Let's raid.
Good catch, chat.
Yeah, good catch. Why don't we raid Dwarven Forge Live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think
Good
we
one.
do.
Let's do
They're
that.
good guys.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's try this again. Now wave, everybody.
All right.
All right.
Say hi
Thanks,
to
guys.
Stefan.
Yeah, stay hi to Stefan. Thanks, guys.
And don't drive it.